And the Gold Award in pro bono services goes to Social Venture Partners of Seattle. SVP, also the initials of the grade school I went to in Rhode Island, is a network of more than 500 individual and corporate partners working toward a sustainable, livable, and inclusive community. SVP pools dollars to grant nearly $1 million annually, and its partners volunteer their time and expertise as pro bono consultants to help build the infrastructure of the organizations they support in areas such as finance, technology, marketing, and fundraising. Please give it up for Social Venture Partners Seattle.
Well, good evening. Thank you, Seattle Business Magazine. Thank you, judges. It is quite a pleasure to be here amongst all of you, many friends from BECU, Leadership Tomorrow, Washington STEM. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Yes, give it a hand for yourselves. Thank you. Again, my name is Solon McCurdy. I have the distinct pleasure of being almost 3 months in as the new CEO of Social Venture Partners. I also have this privilege because, for some of you who know me well, I was raised by two wonderful grandparents who were committed to this idea that no matter how successful you got, you needed to give back to your community. And so I find it so fitting and such a privilege to be able to serve with SVP every day, with a wonderful staff, with an incredible board, with people who are committed to this idea that it's not just about giving money, but it really is about giving your time and your intellectual and social capital to invest in our community, in some of our most marginalized communities. And I just think that it's so special to be here in this 20th year of SVP, where we've been committed to this idea that a strong social sector is vital to building a region where everyone can thrive, regardless of race and regardless of income. And I think, yes, please, go ahead. Because it's people like the 500 partners that we have that really are the ones who make this work happen. The community investees and community-based organizations that we are privileged to work with that roll up their sleeves every day and do amazing wonders in our community. It's people like John Kaufman over here, a former Microsoft executive. If I told you what he was in charge of at Microsoft, you would know that he is the man. But he, spent his time after Microsoft working with East African Community Services, working with Rainier Valley Corps, bringing all of his expertise to this organization, but also leading with humility, leading with empathy, understanding that he recognized his own privilege and made sure that as he invested and committed to communities, particularly communities of color, that there were so many things that he actually could learn from that experience and take away from that experience. And I think given the times that we live in right now, and I'm not going to get political, but given the divisive times that we live in right now, we all could take a little bit of time to think about our personal responsibility. We all could take a little bit of time to recognize our privilege and the unique opportunity that we have to give back and invest and do deep work in the communities that need it the most, particularly those that are marginalized, particularly those that are discriminated against, particularly those that are Black and brown. And so I ask of all of you, take this night to figure out how you roll up your sleeves, how you get invested, and how you give back. Thank you for this opportunity, thank you for this award, and thank you, SVP Seattle.